Well, we got more coronavirus fears coming today, you guys. Wall Street eyes the worst week since the financial crisis on pandemic fears. This is an article I'm just going to review. Uh, Came up on me. This is from Reuters, you guys. And really quickly, we're going to start off with a little video here about it.
Investors dumped stocks Friday morning as the rapidly spreading coronavirus outbreak raised fears of a possible global recession. The Dow shed more than 1,000 points in early trading, down more than 4%. The S&P 500 plunged 4%. The three main stock indexes are set to post their sharpest weekly drop since the global financial crisis in 2008. Rattling investors, the rapid spread of the coronavirus outside of China, and that as countries around the world preparing for a possible pandemic. Friday's selling was broad-based. Tech and cyclical stocks led the list of decliners. Virus fears have wiped out nearly $3 trillion off the combined market value of companies listed on the S&P 500. Treasury yields also declined. That deepened the so-called yield curve inversion, which has historically been an indicator of a looming recession.
Well, neat. So we got declining stock market, another Fed interest rate cut, possibly, which is going to make our cash worth even less than it is already. Well, let's take a look at the thing. Wall Street's main indexes were on track for their worst week since the 2008 global financial crisis on Friday, as the sell-off deepened on fears that the fast-spreading coronavirus could lead to a recession. As the world prepares for the likely pandemic, investors dump equities and move to the safety of treasuries. Traders increasingly pricing in an interest rate cut by the Fed in March sent the yield on the two-year note below 1% for the first time since 2016. Rate-sensitive banks dropped 4.1% and weighed the most on the benchmark S&P 500 index. Financials fell 3.6% and was the top loser of the 11 S&P sectors. The Dow Jones Industrial slumped more than 1,000 points in a volatile session, and if the index closes below this level, it would be its fifth 1,000-point decline in history and the third time this week. So you guys, it's dropping fast. It's dropping fast. The three index closed more than 10% below their recent record closing highs on Thursday. The uncertainty hovering over the markets will only be alleviated when there is a sense that the worst is almost over. Until then, it is risk off. Let's see. So it looks like the Dow Jones was down 493 points for about 1.91%. S&P was down 41 points, about 1.38%. And the NASDAQ was down almost 59 points at about 0.69%. Losses on the NASDAQ were limited by gains in technology companies, including Microsoft and Adobe. So not all of the companies are suffering, but most of them. Some investors are taking this as an opportunity to buy the dip. Market strategist from Informa Financial Intelligence in Zephyr Cove, Nevada, said, "There's an interesting idea. Stocks of all-time highs. Now we can buy them a little bit on sale." All the 11 sectors were in the red, with the utilities, consumer staples, and real estate and financial sectors all falling more than 3%. Let's see. The S&P index recorded no new 52-week highs and 127 new lows, while the NASDAQ recorded 14 new highs and 47 new lows. So, it's serious, you guys. The markets are dropping, but remember, it's been a week. Think back to the end of 2018. Do you remember that year? We were doing pretty good until the last 6 weeks, and we lost everything, and we actually ended up down 3% for the whole year. But since then, just a little over a year, we have hit all-time highs again and again and again. Now, is this going to cause a recession? I don't know. Maybe. What do you guys think? Is the coronavirus going to start a recession? If you think it's going to start a recession, put them in the comments. If you think there's no way, I personally don't think the coronavirus is near the scary thing they're making it out to be. I think they're using this as a good example to scare people into selling stocks so they can buy them cheap. You guys, don't sell your stocks. Hold on. Long-term investing, it's the answer. All right, you guys. Hope you got something out of this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, you guys, subscribe to the channel. All right? We'll see you.